All right, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for watching. This week, I'm going to be trying this brand new to me, Laird's 10th generation apple brandy for the very first time. All right, so let's go ahead and open this thing up, and then I'll go ahead and do the knowledge on here. Here we go. Appears to be a real cork. Okay. I started off with the straight 86, the apple brandy, and if I remember right, so far, I think I'm the only one that's covering Laird's on YouTube, at least in the modern day anyway. The 86 I liked. I told you guys about the history of the company, so go back and check out that video. I'll pop a card up here. Then I went on to the bottled and bond, the black label, 100 proof bottled bond brandy, which is pretty much unheard of. You know, I don't think anybody else is doing a bottled and bond brandy. And I remember from that bottled and bond, I thought it was better for cocktails because I was getting a lot more ethanol on that than apple. On the 86, I got a lot more apple on there, and I remember with the bottled and bond, I was saying, oh man, I wish there was just like a year longer on here. So boom, when I saw this says 5 years. I was like, okay, bottled and bond is usually at least four. This says 5 years. I'm assuming this is at least five. So maybe someone else there listened, or they thought the same thing and they held it back for another year. So I'm excited about this. Let's go ahead and go into the nosing. Oh yeah, okay, yes. On the nose, I'm getting a ethanol punch. Probably not as much as I was getting on the regular bottled and bond. But, you know, with these neck pours, you can't let that, you know, be your deciding factor. Like, you can't just have the neck pour, which is when you're pouring out of the neck. A lot of times, once air gets in here, it opens up. But on the nose, ethanol, alcohol. Let's go ahead and go in for the tasting. Cheers. Okay. Look at how it's coating that glass there. You got some viscosity on here. Let me go ahead and for another taste. Laird's 10th generation apple brandy. Bottled and bond, age 5 years. So they're saying that this is bottled and bond, but at least 5 years. The mouthfeel, you get the viscosity. I think this has a little bit more viscosity than the regular bottled and bond. You get the apple, and this is kind of what I was talking about. I remember on the last one, you were getting more ethanol than apple. Here, I'm getting not as much ethanol. Immediately, I'm thinking this is going to be an amazing bottle. I remember from the last one, it needed to open up. So probably I'm going to have to let this open for like maybe about a couple weeks. But, you know, first off, you get the apple. It reminds me of, you know how if you get those Nerds, an apple Jolly Rancher kind of, but just with heat on it. First impression, I would say, is favorable. This is 100 proof, and I know this is a neck pour, so I'm going to reserve judgment. You guys got to wait till next week, but in the meantime, hopefully you can get one of these, and I got a feeling that once this opens up, you know, it'll be better. But like I did on the other one, I'm going to be honest with you like always, and if you're new to this channel, my format is first time I open it up, give you my first impression, then I'll try it out with a movie or something else like that, come back and give you my long-term review. Right now, what I plan on doing is watching The Outsider on HBO. And I believe Stephen King is involved in that. He was one of my favorite authors. Man, this show was looking good, so I'm going to enjoy this bottle while watching The Outsiders on HBO. When I watch all those episodes, by that time, I should at least have a solid dent in there, and then I'll be back with my long-term. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time.